Okay, hey everybody. This is Grace. I'm on my way to see if I can get my hair done. And my hair styled, cut styled, all that. It's a place where they don't really care about appointments. So we've been going, Adam and I, going there probably 20 something years. So I'll see. My hair is just driving me nuts. I've never had it like what it is right now. I don't know what's going on, but it could be all this health stuff, this medicine, mainly the diuretics, you know. I have no idea, really. Okay, let's turn that off back there because I started coughing, and this happens a lot to me lately. And I'm sure it's probably not only me, because I think it's allergy related. And I have year-round allergies. This is Texas, and we have the weather for it and all. And I just started coughing so bad. It's just like something just hits me. All of a sudden, boom, it's like I get choked. Really, it's more like a feeling of getting choked. And so I start coughing really bad. Anyway, got to this light. And I've got a tissue, and I look over, and the guy, you know, this has happened to me before, and then the guy in the truck, I think it's a truck, yeah, next to me, he was staring at me, and so I took my, what is it called, visor, and put it down to where he can't see my face. I've done that before. It was funny back then. But yeah, some people they'll just stare at you. It's like, really? Don't do that. Okay, but one of the things is I want to go there. This is Sunday, the Memorial Day weekend, and I just want to go see. It says right now it's 96 degrees. Wow. It's 4:06 p.m. May 25th, 2025. I just want to go see that it's open or not. Okay, so why don't I just call them or look them up online? You ask? Well, because I don't remember. Neither one of us remember the name of the place. I don't even know if they put a name on it. I'm not kidding. It's in the part of town that is not known to be the best part of town at all. Seriously, you know, I'm putting that kindly. But here, this is a really wealthy county, so our really bad part of town is nothing like other places I've lived. Seriously, it's really nice. It's more like what I've ever seen is that the roads aren't that great. That kind of sums it up in a way, but I don't know. I mean, I've never heard anything bad about it. They say the crime rate's really low. And, yeah, well, I kind of wonder sometimes. But, you know, I just want to see if it's open. And even Adam said, you going to go by there? Adam was doing the thing of mansplaining to me. Stuff to me, and whoa, I was getting, not happening. Yeah, he was all into this mansplaining stuff. And, you know, I never called it that. I think it's kind of, well. But now, yeah, and it ticks him off. He does it to me. I'm the one that's getting ticked off. Because, you know, he comes from the act, you know. But anyway, he thinks I shouldn't say that. Don't do it. Plain and simple. Don't do it. But he comes from the actually family, is what I call him. One of them is one to actually say, actually. And they're correct people, because they really, I'm not saying every single one of them, but most of them, they think that they're superior. To get right to it, they really do. They think they're superior to all other human beings. Their whole family is superior, and everybody should know that. And so they're going to correct everything anybody says. And that mansplaining is kind of a bit of it, because that can be like, they're not exactly telling you you're wrong, but they're explaining to you why. They take something you have already said, but they just elaborate on it. It's mansplaining. When they start that stuff, oh my goodness, they don't let up at all. They will not let up. Any of them. But yeah. Okay, it's over. I think it took about an hour for them to, for her to do my hair. And they straightened it. Straightened and curled. And it's out now. They call it, whether you do it inside or out. Never had anybody ask me quite that way. But it's got a smell to it. And with my chemical allergies, I'll probably have to go shower it out. Alrighty. But yeah, that's good because it was getting so tangled all the time. And yesterday I noticed I was losing hair. Just trying to run my hands through it. It's like really big time. Okay. So that's done. One job done. I have others. And there is a language barrier, and I asked, well, with one of them, the other one, I said, I just want it layered, and they're not certain, and I said, thinned out. All of my life, that's what they call it, either layered, thinned out. I think whenever I was younger, they call it shaggy. Yeah. That was the style back then, but it's a little bit different. But it's the closest you can sometimes get to it. I'm kind of rambling. But what was I talking about? I was talking about, the people, the mansplaining stuff. Really? Whatever it was, I don't even remember now. Adam said, and I said, don't be mansplaining stuff to me. And then I started grumbling. I said, yeah, you got to woman-splain to these men while women don't like mansplaining. But really now, I mean, we don't need somebody telling us how things are. What arrogance, seriously, arrogance to think they know more, especially about hair salon. And that would be for women, the hair salon's for women. Oh, go on. Yeah. Okay. That's that done. That's all I'm going to do this time. Pull them out. Just go to the convenience store. Hopefully I can get out of here easily. But anyway, the whole mansplaining thing. Yeah, and I never really thought all those years that, like I said, Adam's from that family. Oh man, they do that. Never really thought to name it that. Because when I really think about it, I don't know that the women do it so much. The women in his family, they're more likely to do things like, and so is Adam actually. I think all of them, maybe. Move stuff around. Like come to visit and move stuff around. Really. And it would irk me so bad. Like they like to cook their, they grew up in a country across the globe, totally different kind of food and all. And when they would get together, the women would, like my age, they would want to cook food from their country for everybody, which I'm not a fan. I don't like parade stuff. And not really a fan of anything being really cooked to death, that's how I see it. But to each their own. They can, whatever, I don't care. You don't cross like that, woman. But they cook it all day long. And when his niece was here, she's 31. She hadn't ever cooked before, I think. And she was following the recipes online. And she burned my pots. I call them mine because I was doing most of the cooking, and she'd burn them because the pots aren't the ones that I would say the ones that are here. I mean, I think you got to get special pots. Must be. I mean, they're not real cheap, but they're the common ones, rather common. But they're not meant to be cooked in. I think for 12 hours, 14 hours straight. They'll get up in the morning and start cooking the same thing all day long until the dinner time, 7 o'clock. They might even wake up at 5 and start it. And then they burn the pots. So I started hiding them. I'm serious. Seriously, when they're around, I hide stuff. And I hide it before them. And during when his niece was here, you betcha. I didn't really hide them. I put them in the refrigerator on one side and told them that that side is mine and don't touch it. I was getting so tired. I'm not really mean. I'm just stern. No. Because they won't listen. They know everything. And they were brand new pots. And she burned the ones that were, the other ones were like not even a year older than the new ones. And she burned them all. Now I'm talking like the bottom on the outside and the inside. Seriously. She ruined our microwave, and he brought hers in, ruined that one too. I don't know how they did that. I do not know how she ruined it, but it stinks. I mean, it stinks really bad, so I don't use it. I haven't used it since I smelled it. I tried cleaning it out multiple times, and he took hers. He may have thrown it away, but you know, before she was leaving the country. Well, after she left the country, I think he threw it away. But it stinks so bad. I don't know that smell on my food. I don't want to cook my food that smells good in that kind of stink. Really. I know it makes me sound like I'm entitled or something. No. If you smell it, you go, whoa, no way. I'm guessing. Unless you've eaten that kind of food that stinks that bad, I don't get why it would stink that bad. Really. Yeah. There's nothing. I've cooked a lot of different things, and I cannot think of anything that stunk that bad. That would stink up a microwave that won't come out. Wow. Oh, what else? But I do have something more to talk about Adam and his view about my health and his needs. And basically the thing is, he said, I didn't ask him. He just decided to tell me that he's seen that my health issues came about more when she was around. Duh. The woman was bad, very bad news. Anyway, but I'm going to wrap it up for now.